This is going to be just a quick, kind of casual video tour of the Stones Point campsite at Voyageurs National Park. You can see somebody turned it into Stoner Point there at some point, and they just stuck a sticker over it. This is campsite R67 on Big American Island. You get a sand landing, which is nice. So we had our canoe up here as well. We actually brought probably way too much stuff with us, but that's what you get when you are camping with kids, right? So yeah, sand landing. Uh, there's some room for a hammock up there in the trees. And if we turn around here, we can see kind of where the boat is. There's a huge rock right in the middle of that, so you got to put your boat to the left or right of that. They provide a little post that you can tie your boat to, which is nice and secure. And a nice little beach, which makes swimming easier. Then there's a little path that comes up to the actual campsite here. We thought this rock is a good spot for the fishing gear and extra boat gas. There's a staircase type contraption that goes up to the actual campsite here. Makes it a little bit easier to get up. Looking back down, you see the sand landing for the boat and the little beach that you get there. And then you get two tent pads. There's one sort of in the back of the campsite like that, and then there's one right in the middle of it. We had a lot of rain the week we were camping, so we went a little crazy with the tarps, but we all stayed dry. You get a picnic table. There's a fire ring here with a nice grill on it. There's an area over here to the side of the fire ring where you can put some tarps up. We had our Eureka No Bug Zone tarp here, and then that little blue tarp for the firewood. Coming back around the picnic table, back to the tents, you get two bear boxes, which is really nice. The rangers, while we were there, did say there were black bears spotted on Big American Island, so you do have to be sure to put everything in a bear box when you are not at the campsite, or if you leave, or when you're sleeping at night. But there's plenty of room in those boxes. Then back around to where the two tents are over there. There's a nice little area here that's cleared and has nicely spaced trees for hammocks. So if you want to camp with just hammocks, or if you want to bring some with you to relax in, that's a nice spot for those under the trees there. Coming back around here to the back of the campsite, you see the tent pads again. It's actually a huge campsite, which is really nice. The only thing is you have to carry all your gear up from the boat, but that's okay. So there's kind of the picnic table and the two bear boxes. It's a nice view of the whole site there. Coming back this way, that little fence you see in the background is where the toilet is. So there's a path that goes through the woods here, and actually to the right of this, we'll pan over there in a second, there's a nice trail that goes way back into the woods and kind of a nice little walk. There's a lot of blueberries and things growing back there, but this is the toilet area. You get a little privacy fence, but it's not a lot of privacy, so you better like the people you're camping with. And it's just a pit toilet. Works fine though. It's better than having to dig your own latrine hole. And then my boys were using this tree as the pee tree. So there you go. That's, I guess, is the toilet area. But yeah, it's a large campsite. Nice tent pads, nicely spaced. Great view off that front rock there, where the fire pit is. And behind it, the woods slope kind of up into a hill, which does a nice job of blocking the wind. So overall, I'd say this is a fantastic spot. It's also the only one on the island, so that's also a definite plus.